lot of change happening. I'm in one of my favorite spots in the garden right now, the sensory garden. And in this area of the garden, we have a lot of delicious smelling and tasting herbs growing here. And I want to show you a few of them. So let's go. Herbs are plants we use to flavor our food. And in the garden, we grow many different varieties. Some of the herbs we grow in the garden are perennial plants, which means that they grow all year round, year after year. These are herbs that we don't have to replant each season, like this thyme plant growing under the lemon tree. And speaking of lemon, we have 2 herbs in the garden named after the fruit due to their lemony, citrusy smell and flavor. This herb is called lemon balm, and to me, it smells like the zest of a lemon. The second herb is called lemon verbena, and when you crush the leaves between your fingers, it gives off a sweet, lemony smell. This herb is great to make into a tasty tea. To make the tea, I stick a couple of leaves into a teapot, and then I pour over hot water so the flavor can steep. Once the leaves have steeped for a few minutes, it's time to pour the tea into a cup and enjoy. Lemon verbena tea is a great, soothing drink to have on a cold day. Back in the garden, there are plenty more herbs to discover. Chives are a delicious herb used in a lot of different dishes. The leaves are long and slender. They almost look like grass. The flavor and smell of chives is strong and familiar. It reminds me of onions. The purple chive flowers have the same onion-like smell. We can eat this part too. This sea of green is our oregano patch. This herb is used a lot in Italian food. You might recognize the flavor from pizza and pasta dishes. And this silver-colored plant is called sage. It has a very unique, savory taste, and it has a beautiful, bumpy pattern on its leaves. Maybe you recognize this herb growing here as a bush. The name is a combination of 2 words. The first word is a flower, and the second is a girl's name. Do you think you know what it is? It's rosemary. This herb always reminds me of roasted potatoes, my favorite way to use rosemary. With any herb, if you take a little piece and crush it between your fingers, you can really get the scent of the herb. It's fun to discover all the nice smelling plants in the garden. There are so many wonderful smelling herbs growing in our sensory garden. It's so much fun to take a walk through to discover, touch, smell, and taste all of the diversity of herbs that are growing. It's kind of like a sensory safari. Do you have a favorite herb that you like to cook with or that you like the smell of? I'd love to know. Please share with us. Well, that's it for today's video. See you next time.